Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. We are back to watch another episode of X-Men 97. This is episode 7. It's called Bright Eyes. Last time on X-Men 97, we got the return of Charles Xavier and also the return of Storm's powers. Very exciting on both ends, but then at the end of the episode, they both found out about Genosha, and so possibly Charles is coming back. Storm might be coming back. The thumbnail of this episode looks like it's going to focus on Rogue. She's probably pretty upset over the death of Gambit and the possible death of Magneto. There's still some doubts about that one, but she is not someone you want to get angry, so we'll see what happens there. Before we jump into this, though, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon or joining YouTube memberships. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. But other than that, let's jump into another episode of X-Men 97. Damn, they're straight up burying him.
Remy LeBeau would be the first to remind you that life, like the cards, is wild. Gambit had endless faith in potential. Yet, he seemed so blind to his.
Sad.
How could Remy, so tuned to potential, fail to see how his sins had made him into a hero?
Oh, Nightcrawler, don't cry.
How could she not be here? He saved all of us.
It's probably too painful for her to be here.
He loved her.
Grief's a lonely war. Rogue's gotta figure it out on her own.
Grief is a lonely war. What's up, Sade?
This is a top-secret United States facility. You are trespassing. Cease and...
I don't think she cares.
What's going on, man?
What's going on, man? What's going on is Rogue is beating the shit out of you guys.
What do we do, sir?
Cry.
Gentlemen,
Beg for mercy.
need I remind you that we're standing in the same place built to hold the Hulk?
Is this Thunderbolt Ross?
Daddy always used to say breaking into prison was easier than breaking out.
Yeah, she's upsetty spaghetti.
We're Henry Gyrick and Bolivar Trask.
Thought your kind were the good guys.
You killed those, sugar. Now, you get me.
I got too comfortable. Never again.
No one could have seen this coming.
Magneto
Facts.
did. He warned us repeatedly. And so did Madeline.
They're already cleaning up.
You will always find people who are helping. The ever-affable Mr. Rogers.
Teams haven't risked clearing the Citadel. Too unstable. Jean and I can handle it.
I'm so sorry.
I'm heartened to know that it is you who will bear witness to what happened in Genosha. The death of the dream.
Walk with me. Would you like that?
Oh, okay. Capitan!
Stand down, Rogue. Genosha wasn't just a mutant tragedy. It shames us all. But rampaging across the country dishonors those who were lost.
Skip the hogwash and tell me
Yo,
what
are we about to
America's
throw
pop
down
cop
with
is
Captain
doing all the
America?
way out here.
Like you,
No.
I'm hoping to use Gyrick to get our hands on Bolivar Trask.
Wow. Okay, Cap, let's go.
Looks like they skipped town before you got here.
Yeah, they're afraid of him.
Gyrick was transferred to a facility in Mexico City. Once I get the thumbs up, I'll lead my team to Mexico to apprehend Gyrick.
Rogue ain't waiting for that.
This uniform shows up in Mexico bashing heads in with you. It sends a message.
Damn right that you stand with mutants. Unless you don't now.
Gotta do this by the book, Rogue. Right now, my hands are tied.
Well, if your hands are tied, you won't be needing this.
Okay. That's petty. She's like, I'm just gonna chuck this into the mountains.
You call your mom?
I'm on a ski trip in the Alps. Don't you look at me like that.
He doesn't want to tell him yet.
Look what happens when we don't hide. When we shove it in their face.
Is that shoving it in their face?
I just know I wouldn't want my parents finding out who I was on the 5 o'clock news. Don't want them burying a stranger.
That's a really
Will you
good
come with
point.
me?
Duh.
Riots are the language of the unheard.
Martin Luther King. But smashing windows is destruction, not communication. Normal people won't accept mutants if they feel threatened.
This is so meta.
Perhaps the professor's vision for the future was
X-Men's
too
always hitting on
nearsighted,
some real stuff.
And begging for your tolerance was our first mistake. Now forgive me. I dare not waste any more of your tolerance, Miss Tilby.
Damn, even Beast is upset. And being a little sassy about it. He's thinking about time.
What's OZT anyway?
Let's just say you freaks aren't the
Operation
only ones making friends in high
Zebra
places.
Tiger.
Honey, this ain't that sort of probe.
Oh damn, she's just gonna crush your jaw.
Quit fighting me!
Damn. Rogue can do some crazy stuff.
So many last thoughts, unfulfilled dreams, cycling on repeat, stuck, rotting. So many futures lost, so many pasts unfinished.
Calm down before you freak out.
Scott, someone up ahead. A telepath.
Madeline.
Deep telepath! They found someone!
Interesting, okay. Is it Emma Frost?
Diamond transmutation has never been one of Emma's abilities.
It is
Perhaps
now.
A dormant mutation triggered by duress?
I've always done well. Under pressure.
Damn, Emma. Pop off.
All X-Men to the Blackbird immediately. It's Trask.
Okay.
Know what he was using my DNA for. He said nothing about Genosha.
Who didn't?
Mr. Sinister. Sinister promised to help me get my life back.
Yeah, good luck. I don't know why you trusted him.
The lobby vending machine is never out of diet. Come see the horrifying face of your future.
What?
To review, Trask created Master Mold, i.e. all of this is literally his fault, i.e. we can't trust him.
I.e., I agree.
Your mother is taking afternoon wine in the parlor.
Ha ha ha. Rich people speak.
You got this, okay? We go in, charm with small talk and...
I'm a mutant.
Oh. No small talk at all, just getting right to it. She's like, I know.
This is such a relief. 4 of our homes have caught fire mysteriously since you turned 16.
4.
Your father and I agreed. It was your secret to tell. A mother knows, Roberto. And you would be one of the X-Men, if I'm not mistaken.
Hell
They call
yeah.
it Jubilee, ma'am.
She's in her X-Men gear.
Now the trick will be making sure we keep this all private.
Wait, what now?
What do you mean?
Come on now.
They can't know we have a mutant in the family. So, we'll have to discuss some new rules concerning your associations. And how to be more
Come on now. I mean, I get where she's coming from, but at the same time, what the frick? Dia de los Muertos.
You sure pulled the short straw in the adopted sister department, didn't you? Got the gal who goes bonkers over losing a boy.
Over losing 2.
Yeah.
But she did not cause Gambit or Magneto to be killed. She helped them live.
Wow. Kurt's got away with words. Oh. The X-Men are there for her.
Bravo. Just as you dreamt it.
Yet you nearly ruined my
Bastion. What the heck? He just killed him. I feel like I know who Bastion is, but it's just not fully clicking in my brain.
Praise be, they're never out of diet.
What if it didn't open a secret path and it just gave you diet? What if someone just actually wanted diet?
Since when did the United Nations house classified cybernetics facilities?
Hey, y'all.
Probably since always.
OZT.
OZT. Not bringing any
Operation
bells from
Zebra
my
Tiger.
Saturdays.
Maybe we ask poor man's Oppenheimer before he...
Oh, hey, don't kill yourself, dude.
We're gonna have to save this dirtbag from himself, aren't we?
Now, don't do anything silly, Doctor. Tell us what OZT stands for.
Operation Zebra Tiger.
He said my designs were cute.
He's building a new type of Sentinel.
Worse than what we saw in Genosha.
That's no bueno.
He's light years ahead of ours today. How could he even obtain such access?
I don't know.
Time travel, probably.
Easy, boy.
You don't get off that
You
easy.
want redemption? Help us get the real bad guys. Anything helps.
I'm sorry. I have nothing.
Same, sugar.
Damn. Okay, Rogue.
Vogue, what have you done?
None of the other X-Men wanted to jump in there?
That maniac killed Remy and thousands of people on Genosha. That rotten piece of scum put a good man, my man...
Terminate.
Holy cannoli. Oh, he is a robot. Ugh.
Prime Sentinel protocol activated.
Okay.
Terminate mutants.
So this is what their goal is.
Summers! Gene, you get the building. I'll get the debris.
Just yeet that into the harbor.
He put Rogue down with one hit. We can't pull our punches. X-Men, take him down.
Quicksilver. I like that Morph can just turn into anyone.
Mutants neutralized. Mutants neutralized.
I don't know about neutralized. They are probably all alive.
Mutants neutralized.
Okay, Scott, time to pop off.
Do you remember what my inferior form asked you in the Sahara? Tell me, Warfin, how does it feel to be abandoned by the future?
What is it, EMP? Cable. Saved by your little boy.
Oh my god. Nathan.
Let's skip the reunion, Dad. Trask got it wrong. Sinister's working for someone else, someone worse. And if you X-Men don't stop him, there won't be much of a future worth living in.
Bastion.
Oh, Sinister. You and the villains of old have been failing since '92 to squash these pests. What you would do is my roadmap for what not to do.
You were one of those villains once.
Mm-hmm. He's better now.
And our empire shall welcome a new emperor, Professor Charles Xavier.
They said Gyrick killed Xavier.
Say we're wrong.
Our merry band of muties have been selling the world a very big lie. And so have I.
The purple people eater. Oh, Magneto is still alive.
I've had to be bad lately. But heat, like music, it softens things.
It sounds kind of like Troy Baker.
Makes the flesh pliable.
But
this way, once I have to get to work.
It also sounds not like Troy Baker.
So long as you don't resist. Simply listen and obey. You were born for this.
Is Bastion the guy that was in X-Men First Class? Oh, come on now, you rat bastard. Theo James. Surely not that Theo James. It wouldn't be that Theo James from the Divergent movies. It can't be him. It might be, though. Who knows? That would be kind of trippy if it was him. Dang, okay, that episode was kind of crazy. I feel like a lot of things happened. I mean, for the most part, we are dealing with the aftermath of the attack on Genosha. We're, sifting through the wreckage, trying to find mutants that might still be alive. We're like grieving just the general like overall loss of all these lives, but then we're also grieving specific mutants. And like there's mutants like Madeline Pryor that I feel like still don't know what's up, like if she survived. We found Emma Frost. It's been a week apparently or more since they had found alive mutants, so they've been in the wreckage for at least a week. That is a long time to be alive and stuck under there. So that's kind of crazy. And so Rogue is going rogue, literally, and trying to find Trask, trying to find all these people. And she starts just by attacking a military base. And I think that was Thunderbolt Ross that she interrogated, essentially, because it looked like him and he talked about the Hulk, so I assume it's Thunderbolt Ross. And then she found Gyrick and did some weird thing to him to figure out what the frick is going on. Then he later gets killed by Bastion, who is like this like techno villain. Like he can control the Prime Sentinels and is like immune to a lot of like mutant powers and stuff, which is kind of crazy. And he's voiced by Theo James, like the Theo James from the Divergent movies. and he has a Netflix show that's out currently. Very surprising to get him for this. Like, I don't know, just kind of out of left field. Never expected to see him in this type of thing. But in her process of trying to find everything, she encounters Captain America just in the Alps somewhere, and he's like, you know, I can't help you on this. My hands are tied. She's like, okay, well, I'm gonna throw your shield into the mountains then. just the smallest little Captain America cameo, and she's like, all right, see ya. I'm gonna be petty real quick. And then most of the mutants and her go to Mexico City to get Trask. He turns into a Prime Sentinel and just starts bodying people left and right. Like, he's popping off. He's super strong. Like, Prime Sentinels are goated. I don't know how they're gonna defeat them if there's multiple of them. That's kind of insane. Intercut through all of this, we have Roberto and Jubilee going to his parents to tell them that he's a mutant, and they're like, we already know, but also you have to keep this a secret because of stock prices. Like, we're in charge of a billion-dollar company, and that sucks. I mean, that really sucks that they prioritize the profits of their company over, you know, his well-being and his sanity and his identity. But it's also very understandable that they would be like, all right, we need to navigate this in a way that's not gonna lose us $1 billion. Like, I mean, it's callous, but, you know, if they are in charge of that company, they don't want to have their entire livelihoods go down the tube. So, makes sense a little bit. What else? But yeah, it's revealed that Bastion is the big bad, I assume, for the remainder of this season. There's only 3 episodes left, 8, 9, and 10. And he's got some plans, and he is clearly very powerful, because at the end of the episode, it is revealed that not only is Magneto alive, but he is being held captive by this man. Like, this man's just no problem, just got you tied down, gonna shave your face. Like, he's so casual, and he's not even afraid of Magneto's powers. Like, he's using metal around him. He's like, whatever, here's a metal knife, here's metal things to hold your arms down. Like, it doesn't faze him at all. He's like, I'm better than you. So, who knows? And if Magneto is like an Omega level mutant, or at least he was during the attack, then how powerful is this man? Like, this man is goated. He can do anything. So that's not good. And then he also knows that Xavier's alive, and presumably is not going to be thrilled about that, because, you know, well, the world isn't going to be thrilled. The X-Men told everyone that he's dead. If he's not actually dead, that's, you know, I mean, it's not a bad thing if the world knows, but then they're like, hey, you lied to us. Like, why? like, and from the X-Men standpoint, it makes sense to just be like, hey, he died, because that is easier to tell everyone. But if they find out you lied to them, like, they're not really going to trust you all that much. And so the X-Men being like this public image of like what good mutants are, if it gets out that they lied to the general public about like the most powerful mutant being alive, like, that's probably not good for them. But yeah, this was a big episode. Lots of stuff happened, and I'm very curious to see where this is gonna lead going forward. Again, I haven't read any of these comics, so I don't know going forward like what is gonna happen. I just know like some surface level stuff about like Bastion. I did a quick Google search just on like what his powers are, and he seems pretty powerful. I assume these stories are based on specific comic storylines, but I haven't read any of those, so I don't know. I don't know if they're like taking liberties with different things or what's going on, but I'm pretty excited to find out. It's getting pretty intense. You know, there's been just consistent buildup throughout the series, I think, so far, and it feels like we've had way more than 10 episodes. It feels like we're like 15 episodes into a 20 episode season, but we're only 7 episodes into a 10 episode season, so it's kind of crazy. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm very curious to see how you guys feel. Definitely let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you know who Bastion is? Are you like familiar with these specific comic storylines? I'm very curious to hear all your guys' opinions. Otherwise, if you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon or joining YouTube memberships. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.